Greetings, everybody. This is Smart Farms Cameroon Apple Farm. Today we are very excited because we finally have water in our farm, um, which is of course one of the key components in growing apples. Just to recap a few, the first thing one after planting your apple trees is to make sure that you eliminate weeds from your farm. Keeping the farm clean will help to reduce pesticides in the farm, as well as stop weeds from competing with your apple trees for nutrients. Second thing is to have enough sunlight in the farm. Apple trees do need sunlight to be able to complete photosynthesis and energy for the trees to grow. While manuring is very essential, it provides the main nutrients for apple trees, which of course are potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. Finally, having water is very key to the growth of apple because it helps the trees to be able to absorb the nutrients from the manure provided. So with this in place today, we feel like it's a little milestone we've achieved. And for us to have this water has not been easy because we actually do have water in our farm. But unfortunately, we are on a hillside, which means for us to have the water to our apple trees, we have to pump the water up the hill. So we decided to go up the hill that's above our farm to capture the same water, conduct it with pipes to bring it back to the farm by gravity. This has been very important, and I think in the long term it's going to save us a lot of money because if we were to get the water straight from the valley in our farm, it will require us to purchase a generator, and each time we'll have to buy petrol to be able to pump the water to the apple farm or to the apple trees. Now, with this water in place, we feel like our focus is going to shift to making sure that the farm is free from weeds. You can see from what we have right now that it's not easy because the farm still has a lot of weeds in it. So at this point, we're trying to make sure that we supply 20 liters of water to each tree every week. But next year, which of course will be the second phase of the irrigation project, we hope to have drip irrigation in the farm so that we don't really have to spend any time trying to water the trees manually like we are doing at this point. With flowering in place and water in place, we think like the result in our farm is going to be better because these trees will continue to grow during the dry season. And we think that in April, we're going to have better flowering in our farm with water available. This is really very challenging in our area because due to the crisis, it's very difficult to have a level force to be able to do the job that we need in the farm. Many young people have left the area, and even for those that are left are still there. Once you give them a task, the first thing is they ask for money. Even you give them the money, they start the job and they disappear. So we're not able to keep our farmers clean as we really wanted to. But the good news is that at least the trees still show good signs in terms of growth. Most of them, if you look at the branching, it's not bad. We wish we could have more branches. Some of the stems still need a lot of care. We'll continue to do that, like this one here, which looks a little bit tiny. But at the same time, you do have the trees that are already fruiting. And the problem with some of them is that we notice that they still are boarding a lot of flowers. It could be because of lack of pollination, because we do not have a beehive in the farm yet. I think about 3 people have already taken our money to produce us beehive, and we never got them for more than 8 months today. So we're planning to be able to buy one from anywhere we can, lay our hands on, or even construct it by ourselves to have it in the farm. You look at the leaves of these trees, you still see that the edges are looking like there's some burns. They're not burns, it's lack of potassium. So with water in the farm, I think at this point we can resolve the problem with more manure so that the trees can be able to absorb the potassium and resolve the problem that we see on the leaves here with dots in the middle, edges that seem to be drying off. But also we think that for 1 month these trees have not had any water, which could be contributing to why the leaves, it has to shed some of the leaves to be able to survive. But this is coming at a very critical time because we think that our fruits may probably grow bigger because we now have water in the farm, which would not have been possible without water. So it's not easy, but I think we have to stay consistent with what we're trying to do, knowing that even if we don't have the resources over time, we can get to the point where we want to be. Another thing is that we're trying to share every information we have on our farm and experience so that this can inspire others. We remain hopeful because many members of the team that are growing these apples do have challenges in Cameroon. And I say we should not give up because I think we have not just mastered how to take care of the trees. This is what I had to share with you today. Thank you for watching. Like and share with others. Bye.